Welcome back everyone, and before I get into this video, I had a quick announcement, and that is I'm on TikTok now, and I will be posting a video related to my videos every week, so if you want to check that out, the link will be in the description. With that all said, let's get into this week's video. So, I wanted to talk about Bloodborne, and specifically the beginning of the game. Here's the thing, I consider the beginning of the game one of the best tutorials, and that's started when you wake up and then when you fight Gascoigne. After this, the game really starts, but this is the beginning, and this is why it's so well done, not only for noobs, but for veterans of the Souls games. Getting right into it, as soon as you wake up, you have this nice little room to see what everything does. You can practice dodging and getting the right buttons down so you can fight wherever you need to. And because, well, you just started this game, you kind of need to practice. However, when you feel brave enough, you can go ahead and open that door and start the game. The first enemy you see is a half-dead wolf. Not bad, right? No, this thing is like the Goomba in the first Mario game, just one hint of what's to come. And while you can beat it, because this is your first playthrough, you probably die. But that's not a bad thing at all. If anything, you're supposed to. And this takes you right into the hub world, where you can pick your main weapons. This is a gun. You can choose between the pistol and the blunderbuss, or you can choose between your main weapon, the axe, the cane, and the saw cleaver, axe king for life. After you get your weapon and kill that wolf, you can really explore to your heart's content. Obviously, there's a certain path you kind of have to go through first, but after that, the main place is open for you. But there's two types of people who usually play these games. The type that you explore the map until you know it like the back of your hand, or the type where you kind of just run through everything and trying to get to the next shortcut or area. Exploring definitely makes this game easier since you can level up before you fight the first boss, and you get some dope new armor. But if this is your first Soulsborne, you probably just ran through until you found the cleric beast. And yes, for this video, I am using a new player to say why it is so good, and then later I will be going over why it works for the returning people. But anyways, when you fight the cleric beast and lose, you go back to the hunter's dream and see that doll can talk. Psh, the story she can tell. Anyway, she offers to level you up in return for the echoes. So you go back in the world and get stronger, and then after you get stronger, you do your second attempt at the cleric beast, and this time you win. Or you don't. I really don't know your skill level, so you know, whatever. However, when you finally win, you get the idea of those big open rooms probably equal boss fights, so next time you are even more prepared. You also realize this fight is a dead end and that you need to keep exploring. After a little, you will find Gascoigne and see, wow, this is almost a completely different fight. This shows everyone that there are two types of bosses in this game, beasts and hunters, and you gotta be prepared for both. However, you also see for the first time that some bosses have two forms after you get the health low enough. So like I mentioned, this is where the beginning of the game ends, so I won't talk about anything past this point. But all you need is this to set you up for the rest of the game. It teaches you that dying will happen and you will have to be prepared for everything, but also that exploring is needed not only to move on but to help you get stronger. Oh, and did I mention that it does all of this without saying anything? It's all through gameplay, and it really builds towards the theme of Bloodborne. The more you try, the better you will be. Yeah, I know that, you jackass. I've played Dark Souls 2 on a potato. So why is this good for me? Well, Dark Souls and Bloodborne are cousin games. They are similar, but they are not the same. Right away you can see this because you don't pick a class at any point during the game. You pick a weapon and a gun. I will talk about the gun in a second, but right now, not picking a class is huge and shows you that this game isn't a Souls game. This is something else. But the gun, why is it so important? So in Souls games, you almost always have a shield, at least at the beginning of one when you pick your class. So this game not giving you one and instead giving you a gun at the start kind of tells you the opposite. Don't hide, go attack. Which is a core difference in this game. You don't really have options to protect yourself, so if you don't attack, something else will. Even for the hardest of Souls fans, you can tell right away that this is a different beast that you can't use the same methods you used to. Also, since the combat is faster and you gain back health by attacking, just all the little things. And while yes, I can go on and on about the little things and telling you why this game is so good, I'm actually going to end the video here. So thanks for watching, and hey, if you made it this far, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be awesome. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!